In today's battle report, we have Greg's Blood Angels versus Cho's Drukhari. We're doing the 4th Maelstrom of War mission, which is Spoils of War. In that one, you generate up to 3 tactical objectives each turn, and you can secure the other player's secure objective X. And then there's one bonus objective at the end. Whoever has secured more secure objective X cards gains 1 extra victory point. So let's go into the army.
Alright, so here's my Blood Angels force. So for my Vanguard detachment over here, I have Astaroth in the back and Lamartes as 2 of the HQ choices. I have 2 5-man squads of Death Company. Each squad has a Power Fist. 1 squad has a Thunderhammer. I have a squad of Sanguinary Guard, all with axes and the Angelus Bolters. And then I have an Outrider detachment over here with 2 7-man squads of Assault Marines and 1 8-man squad of Assault Marines, led by Commander Dante. There's a melt-a-gun in each of the squads. My Warlord is going to be Commander Dante, and his Warlord trait is going to be the +1 attack on the charge.
For my Drukhari, I have a battalion detachment, led by a Succubus, who will be my Warlord with the legendary Fighter Warlord trait. She's armed with an Agonizer and an Archite Glaive, and I've given her the combat drugs to give her +2 movement. I have a 9-man unit of Witches with the +1 strength combat drug. They have an Agonizer and a Razor Flail, and they have a Raider with a Dark Lance and Shock Prow. For 2 fast attacks, I have a 9-man unit of Reavers with 3 blasters and 3 grav talons, a 15-man Hellion squad with a Agonizer, and they have the +1 attack combat drugs. The Reavers have the +1 toughness. For 2 additional troop choices, I have 2 5-man Coblite warrior squads with blasters, inside venoms with 2 splinter cannons each. I have a Archon with a power weapon, and a 9-man Incubi squad in a Raider with a Dark Lance and Shock Prow.
And then, rolling off for who deploys the first objective is Joe.
So Joe will get to deploy the first objective.
Deploy first objective right here.
Number 2 will go on the other side. Top of the platform.
Number 3, go at this edge.
Four will go in the middle.
It's the high ground game.
Number 5 will go over here.
And then Joe.
There's not enough space to put it up there.
That's true. So then...
And then the 6th objective. I like still putting it in the middle. So let's see. Numero 6.
And then what deployment tech do you want?
Let's do hammer and anvil for this one.
That's the long ways, right?
Long ways, yes.
And then which side do you want?
I will take the side with the crane.
So lots of objectives in the middle, so it should be a good game, hopefully.
Drew my first 3 objectives. Got Assassinate, Defend Objective 4, and Scour the Skies, all of which are achievable. Objective 4 is situated in the middle of the board, so I don't want to risk grabbing that now because there'll be an easy charge for the Blood Angels to make their way in.
And Scour the Sky is just destroying a flying unit, all of which the Blood Angels army does.
The Drukhari just moved forward, the Hellions moved into the center of the board. Reavers move forward slightly so that a couple of them can shoot the Assault Marines but stay out of easy charge range. The vehicles just maneuvered around a little bit to bring their guns into maximum fire range to stay safe. I'm going to start off my shooting phase with 2 of the bikes with splinter rifles firing into this unit of assault marines. Only 2 shots, hitting on 3s. 1 hit, wounding on 4s. Nothing. This venom right here will fire into the same unit of assault marines. So 6 shots from the splinter cannons, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
Good.
This raider here will fire its dock lance into the same unit, hitting on 3s, hits, wounding on 2s, 1 wound.
What's the negative?
Minus 4 EP.
Okay, so they can't save us. I'll lose 1.
This other raider will then fire into the same unit of assault marines.
All right.
Hitting on 3s. Hitting on 3s. Hits. Wounding on 2s. Failed to wound.
Good.
And then the venom on the other side of the board will fire into this unit of assault marines.
All right, 8 man.
So hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
Any negative?
No.
Good.
And that will be the end of the turn for the Drukhari. I'm going to discard Objective 4 and keep the other 2 because Objective 4 will probably require fighting most of the Blood Angels units to secure it.
So the Blood Angels moved up. We deep struck in further back. We couldn't get a good angle on any flanking. So the objectives we pulled are secure Objective 6, which we should get with the Death Company this turn. Defend Objective 4. So hopefully we're going to move up and the Dark Eldar will have to come in and fight for it. And then Dante has priority orders received, so he has to kill a unit in the fight phase. So basically the end of turn 1 for movement of the Blood Angels. We just moved up. I've got 2 bolters. I'm going to shoot off the Death Company onto the Hellions. I'm going to do that right now, and then that's it.
Yeah, everything else advanced.
Everything else advanced, yes. It's 2 saves.
2 4-ups because they're in cover. And they get their 6+ for their campaign, so 1 dies.
Alright, so we'll see what happens.
Alright, we'll see you get 1 victory point for Objective 6.
So, Blood Angels capture Objective 6 for 1 victory point.
And are you going to discard any of your objectives?
I will not this turn.
In an unprecedented move for them, the Drukhari have decided to form a gun line that would make the IG proud. The Drukhari have withdrawn into well within their deployment area to try and whittle down the Blood Angels' forces before they can get to them. For my new objective, I drew Secure Objective 5, which is back in the Blood Angels deployment area and is beyond the reach of the Drukhari at this point. Going to start off my shooting phase by having 5 of these Reavers, who are within 24 inches, shoot their splinter rifles into that unit. So Assault Marines, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
Onto
that squad.
Good.
This Venom here and the guys inside are going to fire their splinter weapons into the same squad. I'm just going to fire them at the same time. So 10 shots, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
Good.
Docklands from this raider is going to fire into the same squad, hitting on 3s, hits, and wounding on 2s. 1 wound.
So no save.
The other raider is going to shoot into the same squad, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 2s. Another one.
Okay.
And for my last bit of shooting, this Venom and the Cobblite Warriors inside with splinter rifles are going to fire into this unit of Death Company. They're within range. So 10 shots hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. 4.
4 on the Death Company. 1 feel no pain. Nope, 1 dies.
And that will be all of the Drukhari's turn. I'm going to continue to hold on to the 3 objectives I have.
And do I capture mine this turn for the defend?
Yeah, it would be at the end of Joe, so you get to defend.
And then I didn't suffer enough to lose for morale.
Yeah.
So that is the end of the Drukhari's turn, still having secured no victory points.
Blood Angels moved forward slightly this turn. We have secure objective 6 on a mission critical and secure objective 4. So we're just pretty much holding our position. We're going to try to force the Drukhari to come towards us in this next turn. I'm going to have 1 bolter is going to be within range to shoot at this Venom. So let's see how that goes, and everything else is going to stay pretty much stationary to capture these objectives. So, missed. So that's it. So we'll capture those 2 objectives, and we're leading 4 objectives to none at this point.
The Drukhari, having now been invigorated by their power from pain, have moved out to attack the Blood Angels. I was already at 3 objectives, so I didn't draw any new cards this turn. The Reavers and Hellions have moved within assault range of assault squad units, and everyone else has just moved up to lend supporting fire to help whittle units down. I'm going to start off with 9 of the Hellions are going to fire into this unit of Death Company, and then 4 of them are going to fire into this unit of Assault Marines. So I'm going to start off with the 18 shots into the Death Company, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. Six wounds.
All right, 3 pluses. 3 fails, 3 6 up, feel no pains. 1. So 2 die. Was that the 4-man squad?
No, it's a 5-man. And then 8 shots into the assault squad. Going on 3s. And then wounding on the 4s. 5 wounds.
And this is on the assault marines
Yeah.
here?
No, on top.
On top? Okay. Are they in cover or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Okay. So then 1 dies.
And then from the Reavers, the 3 blasters will fire into the unit of Sanguinary God, and then the other 6 will fire into this unit of Assault Marines. So the 3 blasters first, hitting on 3s. All missed.
Oh.
Command point.
You got your...
Yeah, I use a command point to reroll one. Still missed. And then 12 splinter rifle shots into the assault squad. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. 4.
4 3 pluses. 2 die.
The unit of Cobalite warriors inside this venom and the venom itself. The Cobalite warriors inside will fire into the Sanguinary God. The venom will fire into the back unit of assault marines.
Okay.
So the guys inside firing the blaster first. Hits, wounding on 2s, wounds.
Dead.
That does D3. 3.
Okay. And that was onto the...
Sanguinary God. And then 4 splinter rifle shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds.
All good.
And then the splinter cannons from the venom firing into the assault squad. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 5 wounds.
3 plus saves. 3 die.
And then I'll just fire both Dock Lances at the same time from the 2 raiders into the unit of Sanguinary God. Hitting on 3s. Both miss.
God.
And the last bit of shooting I have will be from this venom firing into the Death Company. I'll fire the guys inside first. So it'll be 1 blaster, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 2s.
So what one was
So
that?
it's minus 4 AP on the Death Company.
Okay. So just a 6 up for
So
normal pain.
the D3 damage, so it's 3 wounds.
So 3 feel no pain. Dead.
You didn't get through 6s, I can't believe it.
That's shocking, I know.
And then the 8 splinter rifle shots. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
Good.
And then
The Death Company, did that go from the 4-man squad or the 3-man squad?
that was on the that one.
squad.
Then the splinter cannon shots from the venom. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds.
And that's on to...
Save unit.
Two fails. 1 dead.
And that will be all of my shooting, which just leaves the assaults. The unit of Hellions is going to attempt to assault the unit of assault marines on the catwalk, and then the Reavers are going to attempt to assault this unit of
Alright.
assault marines.
So what do you want to do first for Overwatch?
Let's do the
Catwalk?
assaults. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think they're all in there.
Yeah, they're all in.
6 pistols and then a Melta. Melta will be cream colored dice. 1 pistol hit. T3, correct?
Yeah.
1 save.
4 plus. Good.
Alright.
And then assaulting in. That'll make it.
Alright.
And then you want to do the reavers?
Yeah, sounds good. Got 2 pistols and a melta. Nothing.
Then there's so move in. 7. Yeah, I'll keep that. So we'll get back when we have all the units piled in. Consolidated in the 3 inches with the Hellions to get a couple more guys into range to swing. Going to start off with that combat. These are the attacks from the Heliarch with the Agonizer. He gets 4 attacks because of the combat drugs. Hitting on 2s from Power from Pain. Wounding on 4+. 2 wounds, minus 2 AP.
Looking for 5s. I'm good.
And then 12 attacks from the other Hellions, hitting on 2s. 2 missed, wounding on 4s. 4.
Two die.
And then Reavers will.
Well, you have your caltrops or whatever, right?
Yeah. So the 3 Grav Talons from the Reaver squad onto that Assault squad on 4+, they take a mortal wound. 1 mortal.
Onto the
Assault squad.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So is it those 2 guys?
Yep.
Oh, the squad?
Melta and a sergeant.
So, from the Reavers, it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6 guys get to attack. So they get 12 attacks. 12 attacks, hitting on 2s. And wounding on 5s. 4 wounds.
All good.
And that's all of my attacks.
Alright, so I shall attack back. Bike squad first. 2 attacks back with the sergeant. With the power fist. 1 hit.
Although you're within 6 of Dante, aren't you?
That's right. Check it.
My yeah. From there to there. That looks like 6 to me.
Yep, that's we got. 1. That's
-3.
-3.
How much damage does it do?
They have 2 wounds.
So you can save it off.
I get my 6+.
Okay, so D3. 2.
So 2 6-ups. Nope, 1 bite dies.
And then with chainsword, I get what? 1 extra attack with the other guy.
So 2.
So 2 attacks with the chainsword. 2 hits. 1 wound.
4 up save. 6+ equals pain.
Yeah, you're good. So I consolidate in over here. So that'll give me 4 regular guys. That with the melty gun doesn't have chains, right?
I mean, Wizard Whip obviously does. I don't know.
I don't know if you can do that. I'll double check.
I did the Reaver comment wrong. I forgot that they have strength 4 minus 1 AP weapons.
Oh, that would have made a difference.
The Reavers have that?
Yeah, they come with the blade veins.
Oh, nice.
Because they don't use their regular attack.
Wait, so what, it was +1 strength, -1 AP?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's decently different. Live and learn.
Yeah, the melty gun no longer has.
Yeah. So you give up your bolt pistol and chainsaw.
Yep. So that'll be 4 chain swords, 3 chain swords, that's 6, and then 1. Okay. That'll be 3 saves, or 4 saves from that.
Yeah.
5 ups. 6 plus. Moves 2.
And then the power fist from the sergeant. Is that squad within 6?
I think it's 6 inches up. Yeah.
Hit.
Oh, was that a 3?
There was.
Power fist is -1 to hit.
Okay. Then yeah. So nothing. Good call.
I got you. I don't got you back.
What can you tell me about the blade veins?
I know, right?
Yeah, these fancy Doc Eldo weapons that.
So I butchered those comments. So basically, I have leadership here. I lost 3. Like fine. Leadership on top. I lost 3.
I thought it was a 7-man squad.
It was an 8-man on
Oh,
top, but
okay.
I lost 1 from before.
Okay.
I believe, or no, maybe I just.
I mean, you made your leadership anyway.
Yeah, good. And I think that's it.
And the Doc Elda, the Drukhari, only lost 2 guys from the Hellion squad, and they had leadership 8, so they don't have to take any morale tests. So the Drukhari turn continue to fail to secure any victory points.
So, at the beginning of the Blood Angels movement, Astaroth is going to use his Massive Doom. So I will roll a d6 for every unit within 6 inches of him. And on a 1, they take a mortal wound. On a 2 through 5, they get +1 attack.
+1 to hit.
+1 to hit, I'm sorry. And on a 6, they get...
+1 to hit and a 4 up invuln.
Yes, +1 to hit and a 4 up invuln. So we're going to start off on this 3-man assault squad here. They get the +1 to hit. The Sanguinary Guard squad, they also get it. Dante, he gets the dank memes.
He already has a 4 up invuln,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
And then the 3-man Death Company squad, or yeah, 3 left. That's not good. They get it. And then Lamartes, he gets it. And then Astaroth himself, he gets it.
I wonder if you have to roll, because it doesn't do anything for any of your characters. I mean, you roll
That's true.
fine,
Yeah.
but I mean, if you'd taken 1, you already have 4 up invulns and hit on 2, so.
That's true. So,
Yeah.
well, we just know that they all have it.
Yeah,
So.
oh, that's true.
So Blood Angels pulled Assassinate and Scour the Skies, so we'll try to get Scour the Skies this turn. We moved everything else up to try to overkill those bikes and hit the Hellions on top. We're going to start off with shooting. Sanguinary Guard are going to shoot at the Venom on top there. Three's the hit. Toughness 7 or 6, Joe?
On the Venom?
Yeah.
5.
2 saves at -1.
So, did you, it's -1 to hit the venom. take that into account?
Nope.
Rip.
5 up in bones. Take it.
I don't think it was.
Yeah, I mean, Joe made it anyway, so it's irrelevant.
Grenade. D6. From the Death Company, 4.
Well, no, you want to throw Death Company onto the Venom?
Yep.
Yeah, you'd want to throw Crack Grenade, so it would be one
Crack
shot.
Grenade? Okay, so
So,
one shot.
yeah, so you hit.
So it was a hit.
Strength
And then
6.
Strength 6. So it's a wound.
Minus 1 AP.
5 up in bone. Failed it.
So D3 damage. Does it only have the 5 up in one?
Where's a 4 up save?
3 damage. And then the bolt pistol and the bolter from the Death Company. Rapid fire. Misses. And 1 wound.
On the Venom.
Yep. And that's all the shooting. Well, besides Dante.
Takes another one.
Okay. Dante will shoot his Infernus pistol. So it's -1, so he misses, but it would have been
he's
a hit,
probably,
so he can't.
Well, he's
Oh no, he's
2 plus.
2, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. So he does hit. 2 dice.
Well, you have to wound first.
Dice, okay. That's right, 2 dice for the damage.
Yeah.
So it's a wound.
5 up in bone. There.
6.
Is it on 6s that the guys die or 1s?
I don't know, it should say on the unit.
I believe it's
Oh no, wait, that would be in the rule book.
I believe it's 1.
But no, the explode is
Let's
on
see if
the...
the Venom explodes. Does not.
The command point there, Joe. I'm just saying.
I don't know, just on one
See it.
you take a blow.
On 1s, the guy dies. No one dies.
Okay.
That is
So that's first blood for the Blood Angels.
blood.
And the destroying flying. Since everything is.
Yeah. So Scour the Sky is also achieved.
Yep.
What's up next?
I believe that is. Oh no. 2 Death Company over there on the Venom on the far side. We got a rapid fire and a bolt pistol. So -1 to hit. So that's 1 hit. And nothing. So now we'll go on to the assaults.
You have your pistols in close combat.
Oh, pistols. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three hits. 3 wounds.
5 up saves. 6 plus feel no pain. All good.
Alright. And then the 1 Power Fist Sergeant onto the Ravagers. Is there a negative to hit them also? 1 hit. 1 wound.
4 up save. 6 plus feel no pain. Guy takes 8.
Okay. And now to be on to the assault phase.
Well, I mean, you're ready to do charges and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Dante, the Hellions, he makes it with an 8. Sanguinary Guard into the Ravengers, they make it with a 7. Lamarte's, he makes it with a 6. Death Company, make it with a 10. Astroth, he makes it with a 3. The Assault Squad, they make it with a 5. Death Company under the Venom, they make it with an 8.
I can't believe you made all these charges. It's ridiculous.
Oh, it's crazy.
You're so lucky. You get an Overwatch over there.
Oh, that's true.
And then your guys inside get to Overwatch as well.
It's a filthy lie.
All of the splinter rifle shots from the Venom and the guys inside into the Death Company. 1 hit. 4s, nothing. And then the blaster, nothing. So doing Dante's attacks onto the Hellions.
Yep. So he gets 7 attacks with his warlord trait. 2+. Everything hit. +2 strength. One is a miss. And they're T3, right?
Yeah.
So. Yeah. It'll be 6 saves at -3.
How much damage does it do?
D3 if it's a character, so just 1.
How many?
Well,
6.
I mean, he still does a D3 damage just if he's a
Oh,
character.
you can re-roll, yeah. So it's a D3 on
Well, so do the
yeah.
saves, and then you have to do the damage separately.
Why they don't get saves against
okay.
it?
So we had to roll damage for each one of these individually.
Okay. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, he has to do them one at a time.
So we got. So against one of the 3s, guy dies. Against the 2, guy dies. Another 2, guy dies. Against the 3, dead. 3, dead. And the last 2, dead.
Nice shot.
Okay. Thank you, Joe. Now, Astroth.
You can intercede with your communities. Astroth.
Onto the bikes. The axe is each time you roll a wound roll of 6+, it causes 3 damage instead of D3. It's +1 strength, -3 AP. So you get 4 attacks. 2+. 4 hits. They're T4, correct?
T5.
T5. So he's just wounding on 4s. 2.
What was the minus?
On -3, and I didn't have any 6s, so it's just D3 damage.
So roll
1,
so 6+.
2, 3.
So lose the 1 injured bike and another one.
Alright, Sanguinary Guard. 2 attacks each. +1 strength. -2 AP, D3 damage. So here we go. 3 ups.
2 ups. You get your
That's
Astro
right.
buff. And then you're within
So I get to
an
reroll
inch of
this one.
Astro. Yeah. Or within 6 of Astro. So you get a roll.
All hit. 4s to wound. That will be 5. And they are D3 damage.
Well, you
And
still-
-2.
Yeah. Well, you still get a 6-up save, right, Jeff?
Yes.
Kill it.
So 5, 6
I mean,
saves.
it's -2 AP.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 up.
6 ups. Made 1.
So now we need 43.
3,
3 up. 6 ups. Lose 1.
2,
6 ups. Lose another one.
2,
Third one.
2.
Lose 4 bikes.
Alright. Now on to the Death Guard. Or Death Company, I'm sorry. Death Guard will be later on.
Well, you got Lamantes as well.
Oh, yeah, we'll do Lamarte's first. He's got 5 attacks. +2 strength. -2 AP. And D3 damage again. So here come the 5 attacks. Plus. Reroll with a 1. 1 again. So that's 4. 3's the wound. 2.
6 ups. Elbow.
3.
Bike.
1.
Bike has 1 wound left.
Alright.
So actually, at this point, I don't think
The assault squad is out, or the death company's out, but the assault squad, I think they have to be within an inch, right?
Yeah, I mean the assault squad. Oh, I mean these guys get to pile in the 3.
Okay.
So these guys get to go.
So power fist first. One hit. 1 wound, -3. It's D3 damage. 3.
3 feel no pain. He's dead.
Okay.
So do you want to? Well, I guess individually you would have been piling in with these guys.
Yes.
So, I mean that was up to you whether you did or not. But I mean these guys can now pile in towards the next closest visible enemy if you want.
Yeah, I'm fine leaving them where they are. For onto the venom over here. 2 attacks with the thunder hammer. Threes. Am I still -1 to hit and close?
No, it's just range.
Times 2 strength. -3 for the save. So that's 2 at -3. When attacking, yeah.
How much damage does it do?
3. Just 3.
So it's dead. Doesn't get its invuln. See if it explodes. Does not.
So then just
5
randomize
guys
that.
inside. 1 of them dies.
And then that's it for the death. Oh no, we got the Hellions. And I get to attack first with that.
Yeah.
So, Power Fist. Hitting on 4s. Is he within 6? He's within 6 of them.
Yeah, it's within 6.
Nope.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, which is double. So 1.
I think one just dies, right? You don't have an invuln.
Oh, no,
feel
6 up. How much damage does it do?
3.
3 feel no pain. He's dead.
And the swords. Four.
4 or 5 ups. Fail all 4. Feel no pain. Lose 2 more.
Right, and then they get to attack back.
Two will go into the assault squad. So 4 attacks from the Heliarch with its agonizer. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound -2 AP.
1 dies.
3 regular attacks from the other Hellion into the assault squad. All hit. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
They're good.
And 1 guy into Dante. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s. 2.
He takes 1.
And that's all of my attacks from the Hellions. I lost 8. Then they're only leadership 8, so see if I lose the rest. I do.
You don't have any morale tests, do you, Greg?
No,
Oh my god.
that's fine.
Is it...
It's the desperate gamble from the Drukhari to stay in the game and maybe get a victory point. Moves forward with the Incubi and Witches, and the Archon and Succubus both disembarked and moved forward to assault in. Their two raiders jumped up onto the catwalk to fire into Dante and hopefully kill him. If they fail, they'll assault in and hopefully tie him up for a bit. The unit of Kabbalite warriors moved over a bit to fire into either the two units on the catwalk or to the units on the ground. The Kabbalite warriors from the destroyed Venom just moved back behind the ruins, away from the Death Company, and continue to just hold the three objectives that I've had since turn 2. Starting off my shooting phase, I'm going to have the 8 witches with splinter pistols fire into the Sanguinary God, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 4s, 2 wounds.
2 pluses. Good.
The unit of Kabbalite warriors in the ruin will fire into the Death Company. So 6 splinter rifle shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, 4 wounds.
One dies.
The blaster, hitting on 3s. Miss. The first raider here will fire its dock lance into Dante, hitting on 3s. Hits, wounding on 2s. Wounds.
4 plus invulnerable save. Good.
The other raider will fire into him. Hits, wounding on 2s. Wounds.
4 up. And I will command point that. Good.
Unit of Kabbalite warriors on the catwalk will shoot into him. Firing blaster first. Miss.
You get a command point?
I'll use a command point. Reroll it. Hits. Wounding on 2s. Wounds.
2 up.
4.
4 up. Oh, it's negative.
Yeah, it's blaster.
D3. 2.
Alright, he's got 3 wounds left.
And then the 8 splinter rifle shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 3.
Takes 1 more, he's got 2 wounds left.
And the last bit of shooting will be the splinter pistol from the Archon into the Death Company near him. Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
Onto the guard.
Yeah.
1 dies. Or takes a wound.
No, on the death. The
Oh,
Death Company.
Death Company.
okay. Well,
Did you
the
take
rolls
your-
feel no pain then?
He's dead.
And then I'll be going into my assaults. Start off with this raider trying to assault Dante.
Alright. Danny, just get me over here. This is the Overwatch. Nope.
Charge you. We'll make it. The other raider will also try and go in on Dante. Go make it. And then I'm going to have the Incubi going into the Sanguinary God and the Death Company.
Sanguinary Guard. Two at -1.
2 4-ups. Feel no pain. Good.
Alright. Death Company. Nothing.
Assaulted. 6 inches.
Alright.
And then the Archon will assault into the Death Company. He'll make it, witches into the Sanguinary God. I will re-roll the 2 from my combat drones. Got a 2 again, and the Succubus into the Sanguinary God. Re-roll one of those. She's in as well. So get back to you when we're ready to do the assaults. So going to start off the fight phase with the Incubi into the Sanguinary God. It's going to be 4 of them plus the Sergeant. So they each get, each of the Incubi gets 3 attacks, and the Glavex gets 4. All hitting on 2s. And then they're going to be wounding on 4s. So 6 wounds minus 7 wounds minus 3 AP.
So 5 ups. They're all dead. No, they're 2 wounds. 2 are dead, and 1 takes a wound. Thank you, Janet.
And then the attacks from the other 4 Incubi into the Death Company. Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 4s. So 7 wounds minus 3 AP.
So no save, but feel no pains.
Wait, no, it's just a -3. You
Yeah.
get 6+, wouldn't you?
I got 3 up save, right?
Yeah, -3.
Okay, so 6 plus 6. You're correct.
We can do math.
6 by 6. Yeah, boy. Joe, they're completely fine. They aced it.
The Succubus will be out of range here to attack anyone, so
She
it
can
just be-
consolidate now. 3 inches.
Alright, well, she could consolidate into that.
Yeah, let me get you the thing.
I guess she'll
Oh,
go.
no, I thought she just needs to end within an inch of him.
Yeah,
She can get within an inch of him. Useful. JK blows.
Down the pike. So she's going to attack with her Archite Glaive.
Wait, where is that exactly?
It's hidden.
Where was she keeping that?
So she's the Warlord and she gets the +1 attack for her Warlord trait. So she gets 5 attacks. So 2 plus. You roll the 1. I'll hit. Wounding on 3s. 4 wounds minus 3 AP.
Okay. 5 ups. So I take 3, so they're dead.
So right here, you could mean, and she could consolidate.
So you got
that.
Scour the
Oh.
Skies, right?
So she'll go over.
No, so this will trigger. Greg can attack her now.
That's fine. She's going to probably die next turn.
Also, I'm
anyway.
going to use command point to try to attack with Dante on the...
And by command point, you mean 3 command points?
3 my booty. Alright, so can I split?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'll do 3 and 3. Super complicated, I know.
Yeah.
So is gonna be strength 6. 2 pluses to hit. Three hits. I'll say it's on this one here. I'll do the next one in a second. Okay. And they're T7?
5.
T5, okay. So 3s. 3. At -3.
No save.
Okay, so D3 damage. Do I have to do these individually or?
Yeah, you can do them together.
7.
It's down to 3 wounds.
Okay. The second one. 3 hits. I can use a command point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will use another command point. Reroll that one. Okay.
It's gone.
Nothing. So just 2. And it will be 4 damage.
The other one's down to 6. So I'll do the one guy solitary. He gets a D3 attacks from the one that only has 3 wounds. So 2. One of them will be a shock throw attack. So hitting on 4s. Hits. Strength 6, wounding on 3s. 1 wound, -1 AP.
Hurry up. Good.
Then his other attack as the Blade Bane, hitting on 4. Missed. The other guy.
Wait, real quick. So the shock pro says you can only do 1 attack with it.
Make a maximum of 1 close combat
Okay.
attack.
But then
So the other guy is still in his maximum threshold, so 1 shock pro attack. Missed. 2 Blade Banes.
You want to reroll it?
On 4s. No. 1 hits, wounding on 4s. 1 wound, -1 AP.
Hurry up. Good.
And that is all of my attacks from that. The succubus consolidated in on those guys.
Okay. So they'll wrap around her. Power fist first. 4s. Miss.
You can reroll because of Astra.
Astra, correct. 1 hit. 1 wound at -3.
4 up in bone. Made it.
You're good. And, chain swords. Rerolling. 3 hits. 2.
2 4-ups. Failed 1. 6 up, feel no pain. 2 cool.
All right.
So that is my entire turn. I managed to secure a Scour of the Skies, giving me 1 victory point.
All right. So Blood Angels got take no prisoners for their next objective. So we got to kill a unit for that. We're gonna start off with our shooting. Basically everything moved up just to get into combat. Dante is gonna shoot his Milta pistol at the vehicle with 3 left.
Mm-hmm.
Is that accurate, Joe?
Yeah.
So here we go. 2+. I missed.
I think Dante is real shooting as well. Can you check, Joe?
I think he gets to reroll all to hits.
Yeah.
His thing.
Yeah. So you get to reroll that one.
Hits. Wounds.
Would this count as a ranged weapon?
Yeah, I think so.
5 up in bone. Failed.
Because it's the same thing with the witches have, well, I guess it's not the same, but they have a 4 up in bone in the fight subphase, so pistol shooting at them count.
Let's get to, you know what? I will use my last command point. Reroll this one.
Yeah.
2.
It continues.
Yeah. All right. Down here, we'll shoot the assault squad first. So the melt-a-gun onto the incubi first. Hits. Wounds.
How much does it
Negative
wound?
4. It does 2.
These melter rolls, though.
I know, right?
Okay. 1 dice.
And then the pistols. Are they T4 T5?
They're T3.
1 wound.
3 up.
Pistol from the lone submarine. 1 wound.
3 up. Good.
And then pistols from Lamartes and Astroth. 1 wound.
3 up. Good.
Pistols onto the whip woman.
Okay. Takes another wound.
Okay. Assault time. Death Company's gonna go in over there. You can overwatch them.
So 6 sledge rifles. No hits. That's a blaster. Miss.
I'll make it in with an 8. Then Astroth. All this is going in the incubi. He makes it in with Snake Eyes. Maybe.
Yeah, that'll get him in.
Yeah.
And then Lamartes in with 11. Lone Assault Marine in with a 5. And then the squad in with an 8.
Would I heroically intervene now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
The Archon is jumping into the fray.
Sweet. Alright, so we'll start off with the Death Company over there. 2 attacks, or 3 because he charged. All hit. Three at,
How much damage does it do?
3.
I think just 3, yeah.
Just 3.
So
Yeah, 3 at -3.
dead. Second guy. Dead. Third guy. Dead.
Alright.
I assume the blaster's staying alive.
Yeah.
They have splinter pistols.
No. So when do I interrupt?
I think
You can do that now.
Yeah.
I'll interrupt with the incubi.
Alright.
It's 3.
3.
3 command points.
Well then Greg wouldn't have gotten that one reroll.
I thought Greg did take 3.
I thought
Nice.
so he just-
I know. So the 3 guys into Lamartes. 7. So I get 9 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
Where's the rule book?
All hit. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds, minus 3 AP.
Onto the
Lamar.
4 up invulnerables. 1 goes through.
Just does 1 damage.
Okay.
So where are you putting your other attacks?
So 3 of them are going to go.
Was that on Lamartes or Astro?
Lamar. Or Astroff, yeah. Then 3 of them will go into him, and then the Glavex and
4 left.
the other one will go into the assault squad.
Well, I mean, unless you're going to kill one of them, you don't reduce the damage you're taking. So wiping out the assault squad does more for you there. I mean,
Yeah,
you
so-
also have, like, the Archon can only attack them and whatnot. So there's stuff to take into account. But
He's probably not going to kill too many. He's only wounding on 4s, with his 5s with his power weapon. So they'll swing at the assault squad. Which one of these assault squad guys is the lone one?
One with power fist there.
So this
2
guy?
Closest to you, yeah.
So the Glavex is swinging at him, and the other 4 are going into the squad. So glaive X not the lone guy, getting on 2+. Moving on 4+. 2 wounds minus 3 AP.
Six. He's dead.
And then the other incubi's attacks into the assault squad. Twos,
Every time.
and wounding on 4s. Four wounds onto the other squad.
What's the profile?
Minus 3.
Okay. So 6s. Wow. 1 dies.
It's a nice roll.
Yeah. I'm not gonna complain about that. There, I get a 5. Yeah, I might as well take
Is it back to Greg now?
And that's all of my attacks.
So, now Astaroth. 4 attacks. Two up. Reroll for himself. Threes. 1 at -3. So D3 damage.
6+ save. Fail.
So you feel no pain.
Yeah, well, you need to know how much damage to feel no pain.
D6 ups.
No, I know. I wasn't sure if I had feel no pain or not, so I asked.
Oh.
God damn.
It's almost like every infantry model in his army is feel no pain.
I know, right? 5 attacks from Martes. Yeah. 4 at -2. And y'all do D3.
4, 5 ups. Fail 2. Feel no pains. 1. Losing up.
Alright, Power Fist from the assault squad there on them. Reroll. Nope. 1 wound on that. -3.
So 6 up. Hey, good.
And then, how many guys are there, Danny?
3.
Okay. 2 swords. Three.
3 ups. All fail. Feel no pain. 2 down.
Alright. And then that's it for charging units. So I will take Dante as my first. I'll do 3 and 3 again. I'll attack the 6 wound left one. So 2 ups. Hits. Nothing. And then the 1 wound. 1. Roll. 3 hits. Nothing.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And I have, would my Archon go after Greg's guys in the Succubus combat?
You could choose him.
Yeah, you could. You should do the Succubus first, though.
So Succubus will do the Archite Glaive into the 3 Assault Marines honor. So she gets 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, reroll 1s, reroll, all hit, then wounding on 3s, 3 wounds minus 3 AP.
They're all dead.
You can
Now you
pile
can finish up.
pile in 3 inches towards closest visible enemy.
Will that put her within the combat, or?
Was
3 inches. Nah, she's outside of 4, but you'll head it towards him. And then 5 attacks from the Archon onto the assault squad. So hitting on 2s and wounding on 5s with his power weapon. Their power sword. 2 wounds minus 3 AP on the assault squad.
Do that.
And then, is that all of you guys to attack?
Yep.
So then I just have the 2 raiders onto Dante. So it will be a single attack from the guy with 1 wound. He'll attack with his shock prow, hitting on 4s. Missed. The other guy is still on 6. So he gets 3 attacks. Shock prow from him. Missed. I'll use my last command point to reroll that one.
I think you have 1 command point left. It's only 2 points
Oh, it's
for
only-
counter defense.
Okay.
So I have 1 left.
So none of them are 3 in that?
So
No.
2
Okay.
other
Okay.
bleeping attacks, 1 hit, wounding on 4s, nothing. So that's all of my attacks.
Alright. Leadership on the assault squad.
Did you do your 1 guy over there?
Oh, yeah.
I lost how many? 5? No, 4. So
Dante and your leadership 9 from Dante, and you get additional fear and stuff.
okay, so I can reroll it. So they're good.
So I forgot to do the single attack from the 1 Kabbalite warrior onto the Death Company. So 1 attack, he missed.
Okay.
It's a she.
Oh, sorry, she. And because it's turn 4, all of my guys automatically pass morale tests from their power from pain.
Sweet.
So what objectives did you complete?
I got no prisoners. I destroyed 1 unit.
Did you?
Yeah, I destroyed the vehicle. Or
You didn't destroy anything
No.
this turn.
okay.
So with the last round of combat going surprisingly well for the Drukhari, the witches and succubus have moved over to surround Lamates and Astaroth. The 2 raiders fell back from combat with Dante, opening him up to fire from the Kabbalite warriors and their dark lances. The 1 raider with 6 wounds left moved over to claim objective 2, which is my new objective for the turn. And the single Kabbalite warrior that was in combat with the Death Company fell back, so that one of the raiders can hopefully kill him. So going into my shooting phase, I'm going to start off with the unit of Kabbalite warriors into Dante. So it's going to be 8 splinter rifle shots and 1 blaster.
Do the blaster first.
So blaster, hitting on 3s, hits, wounding on 2s, wounds.
Dante?
-3, -4.
Minus.
I get 4 up and roll no matter what.
Good.
And then 8 splinter rifle shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
Takes it. Got 1 left.
The Darklands from the raider with only 1 wound will shoot him. He's only hitting on 5+. Hits. Wounding on 2s. I'll use my last command point to reroll that.
Whoops. Good.
Then the last bit of shooting will be the Raider into the Lone Death God. He's still at 6 wounds, so he hits on 3+. Miss. So that is all of my shooting. So just go into assault. The Succubus is going to charge into...
You're not gonna shoot your splinter pistol?
Can they shoot him?
Oh, is Lamarte's in combat?
And he was part of the previous combat.
Oh. Well, I mean, that guy should have piled him at some point then.
So the Succubus is going to go into Lamarte's, and the Witches are going to go into Astaroth. So Succubus, she'll make it, and the Witches, they'll make it.
Are they just assaulting Lamarte, him, or are they going into everyone?
They'll move over into the other guys as they can. So... Ah!
Well, I mean, you had to declare. You would have had to declare before you assaulted, so they can just go on him then.
Anything. So, all of the assaults to declare. So I'll start off with the Succubus, swinging with the Archite Glaive into Lamarte's, hitting on 2s, rerolling the 1s, wounding on 3s, 3 wounds, -3.
4 up. Takes 2. Do they do multi-damage?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
And then the Hecatrix from this squad onto Astaroth with her Agonizer, hitting on 2s. Reroll for the Succubus Zora. Miss. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound. -2 AP.
Takes it. You move that down to 3 if you can get in there.
Why is the 3? Okay. 3 is not adjacent to the 2.
No.
And then all the Witches attacks into him, hitting on 2s. This does not include the Razor Flail. All hit. Wounding on 5s. 3 regular ones on Castra.
Grace. He's good.
And then I just have the Razor Flail left. She gets 2 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s. No. So that's all of their attacks. So I'll do the unit of Incubi as my first one.
Okay.
So it'll be 4 attacks into Astaroth from the Glavex. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s. So 2 wounds. Nice.
4 ups. 1 goes through.
So that does 3 damage because I got a 6.
Okay, then he's dead.
And then the 2 Incubi will swing into... How many wounds does Lamarte's have?
2 left.
They'll swing into him. Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
He takes 1. Oh, he gets 6 up. He takes 1.
Okay, and then you get to pick a unit.
Alright, I will take Lamarte's into the Incubi.
Ah, damn it, forgot. Combat tricks. Forgot that they were strike 4, but wouldn't have mattered since he died anyway.
Yeah, Lamarte's. Yeah, he benefits from his own aura.
Oh. 1.
So what's your being good?
What's the minus?
2.
-2.
5 up save.
D3.
1. 10. Lose 1.
Alright.
And then I'll do the 5 attacks from the Archon onto the Assault Squad. Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 5s. 2 wounds. -3.
6s. They're dead.
And that is all of my attacks. That's all the close combats.
Alright.
So I managed to secure objective 2 and managed to get a assassinate for killing Astra.
Astro.
Astra.
Are you gonna consolidate in with him? I don't think it super matters.
Yeah, they'll kill. Everyone that can consolidate in. Consolidate in. No one.
Alright, so Blood Angels got secure objective 3, which we're not going for right now. Lamartes is going to shoot at the Incubi with his bolt pistol first. And he missed. Now Dante is going to shoot his melter pistol at the one wound left. He hits. He wounds.
5 plus invuln. Fail.
He does 6 damage to it.
See if it explodes. Doesn't.
Okay. Now we will go on to the assault phase. You can overwatch the Death Company over there.
1 blaster shot. Hits. Moving on 2s. Does not. Good.
Aw.
So he's going in. He makes it. And then Dante's going to go in against the vehicle. So
6 plus. Hits. Moving on 2s. Wounds.
wow, it's a 1. It landed.
Yay! Had 1 wound
So
left.
he'll be dead.
Yeah.
And that was Warlord.
That was Warlord.
Yay!
And then over there, Death Company. 1 hit. Nothing.
And then Lamartes.
Lamartes. Yes, I guess I'll take him for my first.
Who's he swinging at?
The Incubi.
Are you sure? Didn't
How many
work out too
Incubi are
well.
left?
There's 2. One of them has 2 wounds.
Alright, I'll do the Incubi. 4. -2.
Roll 5 bucks. All fail. These do D3 damage.
Yep.
So roll first one. 6 up. So he dies. Second deck. Takes a wound. Good. Glavex and the other Incubi are both dead.
Alright. You get to attack back.
So 5 attacks from the Succubus, hitting on 2 plus. Reroll the 1.
Ugh.
Wounding on 3s. 4 wounds, -3.
Alright. Takes 1. That was on Lamartes.
Yeah.
That's the last one.
He's dead.
attack from the Cowboy Warrior to the Death Company. Hits, wounding on 5s.
Oh,
wounds.
here it comes.
Good.
It didn't.
So that's turn 5.
The end of turn 5. So, Dante got 5 victory points for killing the vehicle.
Oh yeah, it's dang.
So, on a 1 or a 2, game ends. Game ends. So, blood
Alright.
is victory.
Yes.
The hero.
Barely.
Boy, so it was really heavily lopsided points-wise. Very heavily lopsided the other way model-wise.
Yes.
Yeah.